They've been dealt one of their toughest matchups early in the season, but there is hope. One of their coaches has found what they think is a key weakness. The decision now, how exactly to exploit it.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. On the Patriots sideline, a look at their head coach. His guys in the midst of a great run, winners of 9 of their last 10. His counterpart on the Ravens side is John Harbaugh. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Loop. He begins this one. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
The run on first down was good for 7, and it's 2nd and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. At the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
3rd and inches.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he will have a Patriots first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
What a big play there for New England. And even 30 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Into the hands of Pickens. And he will score! George Pickens. Touchdown, New England. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Pats will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Ravens nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Bateman is the motion man. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Keon White on the tackle.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
3rd and 5. And the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll let this go for Pickens. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's May. This one brought in by Brown. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. Needs to get to the 35. I'm not sure he got there. Defense thinks he is short, and he is. It is 4th down. On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. Yeah, and he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
28-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Out of the gun. Here's a give to Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
In motion comes Andrews. Off the play fake. Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The linebacker, Keon White, in for the sack. And that's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. That's taken at about the 14. Very nice return. He takes it out past the 35-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Good physical run. He'll wind up as a gain of 5.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 7.
We are through 1. The Patriots out on top. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. On the ground, here is Henderson. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now, May. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and
that's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take possession.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, The defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. He'll step up and run, and not much materializes there. He'll get this to the 35. Second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 35-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
There's a give. Heading right, it's Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. That's made by Pickens. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
On the handoff, Henderson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 31, here's second down and 4.
6-yard pickup. Brings up second and 4.
To throw now, May. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
8-yard pickup. And a Patriot first down.
Throwing is May. That is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Patriots first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
May to throw again. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Throw again is May. That one taken in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Patriots. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Jackson. Open man is Hopkins. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Bateman is the motion man. On 3rd down, Jackson. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Patriots are going to recover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
A run, and this is Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
A gain of 18.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This one is complete. It's Pickens. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He gets that to Brown.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Up in the middle, it's Henderson. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And That's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. That one is good. And the Patriots going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. Now Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flower.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
Back at the 22-yard line.
Final play of the half. Jackson. Out to his right, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the regular season witching hour, when playoff teams become also-rans and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our trip through the NFL starts now. In the Windy City, the Bears at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And this is Jordan Love. He's going to survey the field and find Tucker Kraft. 36 yards for the touchdown. We go from there to this, the NFC title game rematch from a year ago. Eagles and Commanders, this one in D.C. And it's the 2,000-yard rusher from a year ago, Saquon Barkley. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Eagles win their second straight as they get the victory here. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks hosting the LA Rams. And it's the rookie tight end from the U, Elijah Arroyo. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Seahawks win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 2. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a first down to go with.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard
Third downs,
line.
Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
3rd and 3.
Here's Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Pass pulled in by Henry. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. That one joints off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Ravens are able to put up 3 and punt into the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
That's good for a Patriots.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Left side, he's got Henry. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a couple. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, New England.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Finding space at the 15. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Out of the gun, here's May. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Trenton Simpson in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. May to throw on second down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This fielded at the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And the Baltimore first down.
The tight end motioning left here. A first down throw for Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Robert Spillane. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is May. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Gain on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
First down, Patriots.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The line is
Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Ravens' 32-yard line.
On play action. Here's Meg. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, New England.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And it's Henderson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Once more, it's Henderson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Third down and 9.
A loss of 2 yards. It's third and 9.
Again, it's Henderson. And he's in! Ravion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Rodriguez now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Patriots will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. LaJonte Wester now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Ravens take over.
The Ravens offense getting set to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. On the give, here's Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 31, here comes a second and a yard.
At the 31-yard line.
We'll go again here with Henry. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Brings up third down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First and 10.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 44.
From the gun. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. Looks like one of the Ravens was able to fall on it. Yes, indeed they did. So Baltimore will keep possession.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Bateman is the motion man. On second down, here's a run with Henry. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third
and short. Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he will score. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, here is Henderson. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's that?
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here goes tonight.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Here goes tonight.
Try the right side with Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's brought in right side by Pickett. He's going to have the 1st down. And that one good for 9. And the drive continues.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Henderson now on 1st and 10, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It is 2nd and 9. On the give, it's Henderson. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And he will have a Patriots 1st down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Patriots 1st down. A gain of 3 on the play. And the Patriots 1st down.
Hey, what's that?
On the handoff, Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Henderson. And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's good for our Patriots 1st down.
They'll run with Henderson. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss of 2.
Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go.
Here goes that.
They'll look to run with Stevenson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Pats are going to extend their lead.
34. Ravens 13.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Wester now to return it. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a road win here for the Patriots, and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.